5 big 401k changes coming in 2026.
Yes. Every year, the IRS updates the 401k rules, but 2026 is shaping up to be a big one. So what do employees, advisors, and employers really need to know?
So, Christopher, let's just go through what the mandatory Roth catch-up is for high earners.
All right, so these are high HPIs, highly paid individuals, all right? Anybody with a W-2 in 2025 in box 3 that's more than $150,000 and born in 1976 or before must make their catch-up contributions as Roth, not pre-tax. Oh, I'm so glad you asked that question. Okay. If you're a K1, LLC, partnership, sole proprietor, like other certain people in the room here who are getting 1099-Rs, okay, that's not W-2 income. That is earned income. Lawyers in a partnership, accountants in a partnership, they don't get W-2. They get their share of the partnership gain. That's earned income, but not W-2. Now then, plans must ensure Roth catch-up functionality is turned on and compliant. If the plan does not allow for Roth, and you're an HPI, which means you're over 50 as well, okay?
It stinks to be you.
It stinks to be you. You can't make a catch-up contribution, okay? Advisors, financial advisors, CPAs, human resources need to communicate this early to avoid employee confusion. There was mention of this in the annual notices that we have distributed.
Number 2,
the employee deferral limit has increased again. Yay! It's now $24,500 as the base. That's referred to as the 402G limit. So the standard employee deferral limit rises from $23,500 to $24,500. Catherine, with the limit is $24,500. If you're making pre-tax and Roth deferrals, does that mean you can defer $49,000?
No.
No. Okay. Your deferral limit is $24,500. The total of your pre-tax and your Roth has to add up to $24,500. You get to split how much of that you want. Now then, this is a small increase, but big and long-term compounding if employees bump up your contributions early. Now also remember, if you had your deferral limit set to $23,500 for 2024, and you want to have $24,500 in 2025, it is the employee's responsibility to change the deferral to get the new limit, not the employer's responsibility to up it for you.
The catch-up contributions age 50 and over rises to $8,000.
From $7,500, all right? Now then, so with the new deferral limit, your 50 and olders can defer $32,500. Remember, you need to, if you're newly age 50, you need to increase your deferral amounts in order to get the maximum amount. And obviously, this is important for maximizing either your tax advantage savings, your pre-tax, or your Roth. And depending on how your employer's matching formula is, it may have an impact, positive impact on the matching contribution. Is there a second kind of catch-up contribution, Dara?
Super catch-up.
Super catch-up.
And this is a narrow window, so please don't miss this narrow window.
You're not in it next year. All right, the super catch-up is ages 60 to 63.
I'm 63 next year, and I turned 64.
No, because you turn 60. At some point next year, you're 64, so you don't get any of this. Because remember, I started off the year 63, and I turned 64, so I didn't get any of the super catch-up this year. You get a year of it. For 2026, this only applies to ages 60, 61, 62, and 63. Like I said, it's a 4-year eligibility window. All right, it keeps rolling, so that means in 27, it's going to be 60, 61, 62, and 63. In 28, okay, that part just keeps rolling. This, again, is going to be Roth if you are an HPI earning over 150 in 2025. This is if you're given an extra 4 years to put away, 44, 45? It's an extra $45,000 at least if you're able to benefit from all 4 years of your super catch-up. And then also, does the total amount you get to put in increase?
A smidge.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay. It does. Yeah, that's right. It was just a little bit. So the total 401k is 72. Okay, for those who are not catch-up eligible, it's 80,000 if you're just basic catch-up, and 83,250 if you're part of the super catch-ups. All right.
So if all spigots are turned all the way, you'll get it all.
I mean, when I start, I'm going to have to go back and look to see what the maximum 401k amount, what the maximum deferral was in 1990. It was a heck of a lot less than this. They do keep increasing the limits. Now then, of course, this is a good time for owners and key employees to revisit the profit sharing design to make sure that if you're able to benefit from a leverage plan design, that you have those levers in your plan and you're benefiting from them. Plans should review whether the allocation formula supports maximizing the benefits.
If you want us to review your 401k plan for potential errors and opportunities, sign up with the link below. Also, click on the link below to find our other video channels and podcasts.
Got more than one. Okay, and of course, if you need to talk to us directly and you don't want to just post it on social media, you got a specific question, it's sales@hunterbenefits.com. Like, subscribe, comment, the whole other shot, but most importantly, please don't forget to keep those cards and letters coming. Toodles. Oh,
Toodaloo.
that's your phrase.